So this video would really benefit people that are already in the UK who are midwives and don't know where to start from, trying to get. So do you think that getting your PIN increased your chance of getting job
Yeah,
at your desired location?
yeah, I think so, because then I see no reason why they won't take me. And even without the PIN though, I was given the job.
So this video would really benefit people that are already in the UK who are midwives and don't know where to start from, trying to get their visas and also getting jobs as registered midwives. So join me as I welcome Nasdi. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. Could you just introduce yourself briefly so that our viewers can know who we're speaking to and what your YouTube channel is?
All right. So my name is Dorcas Ikomo. So I currently live in the UK. So I'm from Nigeria originally. I'm a
Mhm.
registered midwife practicing now in the UK.
Lovely, lovely. So when you came into the country, what visa type were you on? Did you already start your visa processing or your NMC registration before you came into the UK, or it was after you came into the UK that you were motivated to start?
I came into the UK on a dependent visa under
Okay,
my husband. So
okay,
he's a nurse.
okay.
I'd already started my NMC registration back home where I
Mm-hmm,
did the CBT,
mm-hmm.
but because he has already started his own process, so his own was faster. So
Okay,
I was like, okay, fine, let me just go through the self-sponsored route since he will be coming to the UK as under the skilled work visa. So that was how
okay.
I joined him under the dependent visa then. So that's it. I was already in the process of my NMC registration.
Okay, so how long have you stayed in the UK before changing your visa type?
Okay, so we came into the UK in 2021, September.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
not up to 2 years. So
Okay.
originally the plan was that, okay, so when I'm done with my registration and everything, my husband will switch under my own, like I will now get a job and he will
Okay.
switch under my visa to be the dependent, because the dependent visa is flexible. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no restricted work hours and things like that. So because when I start working, I won't really have that power and time. Yeah. So
Mhm.
that was the plan originally. So I've already been in the UK since 2021.
Okay. So the main reason for you to switch was due to family circumstances.
Yes. Yes.
What suits your family the most? Okay, that's good. So what qualification did you have? For your midwifery, did you do basic midwifery, or you had an additional qualification before coming to the UK?
Yeah, before I came into the UK, I had an additional qualification. So I did basic midwifery for 3 years. So
Okay.
when I finished my midwifery back home, when they say when you are done with your midwifery, nobody wants to employ you, especially the government setting as a single qualified.
Mhm.
So because of that pressure, I had to go and do post basic nursing, which I did for 18 months, that's a year and 6 months. So
Okay.
after that, again, if you don't have BSc, this clause,
Yeah.
you won't paid where. So I had to go and
Mhm.
do 5 years, another 5 years BSc. But in a nutshell, during my application, so for the NMC registration, I didn't use either of those qualification. I just used
Qualifications.
my midwifery alone because I wanted to explore midwifery routes in the UK. Yeah,
Okay.
so I
So how
just
long have you been a midwife for?
oh my goodness, I'm always sharing people ask me that because I feel too old. Okay, I've been a midwife since 2011. Yeah.
So that's like more than 10 years.
Yes. So
Yay! Well done. You don't need to feel old.
um,
That's okay. At least you've started. We too are starting from somewhere, so it's
yeah, yeah.
not bad. It's not bad.
Mm.
Okay. So how were you able to get job? What was the job hunting like?
Okay, fine. So when I got here, I came in pregnant.
Okay.
So the work thing was not even in my head at that time. I had not done my OSKE. So, the plan was okay, let me just, because of childcare, after giving birth, I will just
Mm-hmm.
try, me and my husband will try and see if we can just take care of the kids for
Mm-hmm.
some time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at home. I didn't do anything until 2021. No, 2022. So my kids were a year. That's the twins that I gave birth to. So then we're like,
So
okay,
you have twins in the UK. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah. So yeah. So I was like, okay, fine. Let me not. I think we need help now because we did it alone. So November 2022, we invited my mother-in-law into the UK.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, fine. But before then, July, I had to sit for my OSKE, knowing that, okay, when the time is right, I will start working. Without the NMC OSKE, I won't be able to get a job as a
Okay.
midwife.
So that
So
means
that,
you trained, did you train yourself
yes, I
for your
practiced.
OSCE?
Yes,
So
yes.
how easy was it? When did you write your OSCE?
Last year, July.
July. Was it the old OSCE or the new OSCE you did?
Yeah, I did the old CBT. So I got an information from a friend saying that the old OSKE is going ahead.
Yeah,
So Dorcas, you did the old CBT. Try and register to do the old
old
OSKE. So
OSCE.
that So that was how immediately I was like, hey, plus children. I don't have time to start sitting for 10 stations. That's how I started calling all the centers. I called Northern Ireland. I actually wanted to go there because of what I was hearing, that it's easy to pass, it's good. But they said they don't have space. So I had to call Oxford, where people were like, Oxford is very difficult. I said, I don't care. At least I know that I've attempted, even if I have receipts. I know it's the old one I'll do. So that was how I finally got space in Northampton, yeah. So I
Yeah,
did my OSCE there in Northampton. So it wasn't easy really when I was preparing, but the center gave me materials, like because I
yeah.
was self-sponsored, so they knew I booked it on my phone. So they gave me materials which I downloaded. Then there was this group, CBT group for on Telegram, but I was there. They were majorly doing the new
CBT.
the new OSKE. I mean OSKE
Okay.
group, sorry, not CBT.
Okay.
So they were just majorly doing the new OSKE. So it didn't benefit me. So I was
Okay.
like, okay. So I fortunately for me, I met someone there who was preparing for the old
Old OSCE.
OSKE. So we connected on WhatsApp. So we started practicing together.
Together.
Yeah, so she had already booked. So we had almost same dates.
So, guys, if you are planning to do your OSCE, information is key. That's really good because I remember when I was also trying to do my OSCE too, I did connect with someone who was also doing her OSCE, and it kind of made me a little bit comfortable because we were able to share our challenges. Although she was in the trust, getting training from the trust, but it made me a little bit comfortable to be able to, work with her.
So that's how both of us practice. So we're always doing more video calls. So she will be my
Mhm,
assessor, I'll be her assessor, stuff like
mhm.
that. Started doing
Yeah.
it place. So that was it.
And well done. You passed your OSCE, right?
I did.
So how was it? How were you able to switch your visas?
Okay, fine. So this year,
Mm-hmm.
so I've passed my OSKE, I've passed my CBT. NFC sent me a message saying that you have
Your pin.
completed NFC. I didn't get my PIN. No,
Oh, okay.
because I had not submitted my English. So I was frustrated with the what do you call it now?
Ah,
IELTS.
yeah.
I did IELTS
Mm.
twice, but I wasn't getting the reading. So I was like, my husband kept telling me, attempt OET, you're gonna pass OET, you are gonna pass OET. So February this year, I decided to say, okay, let me go for the OET. That was how I passed the OET. Then in April, I got my PIN.
Wow.
Yeah, because I had to wait for almost 3 weeks or 1 month before the result came out. So as soon
Mm.
as it came out, I now sent my result to NMC. So it took me about 30 days for me to hear from NMC. So I kept calling
Mm.
them, what's up? I've passed my English now. Like this waiting time was now the worst
The
time.
longest.
Longest time. So, but
Wow.
finally, I think on the 13th of April, I got my PIN. So, I'm planning to move down to our new location because my husband changed his job. So I was like, okay, fine. When I get here, I'm going to apply. That was how I applied in my husband's trust online. I applied first. They sent me unfortunate message.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't have my PIN. So I now sent. They no they used to put a number there where you will
Yeah,
contact in
you
case
can
you have.
call.
So I
Yeah.
called, I was like, I got an unfortunate message. Why? What happened? What's the reason? So they were like, the manager was not clear if I've passed my English or I've passed my anything. Like, I didn't make it clear there. So that was how I now explained to the HR. She called me back. So I now told her I'm already in the UK. I was just looking for any trust to take me pending when I pass my English. I've passed my CBT and OSKE. So they were like, okay. That's how they fixed me for interview. And I did
Wow.
the interview. The next day, the matron called me and said I passed. So
Oh,
the HR was like, they're going to transfer me over now to the
okay.
recruitment
Just
team.
before you go, can you see, guys, if you're in the UK, you have to be proactive. Like she said, they sent her unfortunate email, but when she got the email, she still had to go a step further to call. So sometimes we might just be doing ourselves more good to call. I remember when I was also in the UK, when I even saw the adverts of the people that I'd already applied to, and they didn't get back to me. So what I did was I called them and I said, I've just seen your adverts. That means you guys are in their need of midwives. I've applied and I've not gotten any feedback. So why are you not, you know, why are you not accepting my application? She was like, oh, we're really sorry. We're going to go through it. Can you give me your email? And she gave me a date. She said, oh, she's going on leave. She's going to just check it. And I should call her back in 3 days. I didn't even know that she was the matron of the hospital as at then. And with that, they just fixed me up for an interview. And I got to the interview. I passed the interview and I got the job. I think it's really good for people to be proactive on, trying to get so lovely. So you got the job and
I
now.
did the job without a pin then.
Mm,
So when they were not doing my recruitment, that's the verification ID check. So I was happy thinking they would take me as band 4 or band 3. That was what I told them
mhm,
during the interview.
mhm.
So only for the people doing the verification, NHS professionals now telling me that unfortunately the trust says that I must have my PIN and things. And so I'd already booked my English that February
Mm-hmm.
to go sit for the exam. Fortunately, I passed. So I was like, okay, that's how I just now sent my PIN
To them.
them. Then I was supposed to resume April with April cohorts, but
Mm-hmm.
because of the delay of the NMC, they
Yeah.
didn't my PIN early, so I had to now go with the June cohort.
Okay. So do you think that getting your PIN increased your chance of getting
Yeah,
job at your desired location?
yeah, I think so because then I see no reason why they won't take me, and even without the PIN though, I was given the job.
Mm-hmm.
So the matron was like, I answered her questions perfectly well, so she see no reason why she's not going to give me the PIN.
The job.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think because I knew that um I'm I'm good, I knew I did well, so I knew they
Mhm.
would give me the job and all that. So and I'd already booked my English, awaiting the result of the English. I just had the good instinct that yes, I'm going to
Okay.
pass the English. And
So was it an issue trying to issue you COS or was it seamless?
okay, fine. Initially, they thought I won't be needing COS from them because I'm already
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Okay.
So that was the initial plan. Later,
Mm-hmm.
I convinced my husband that I don't want COS, that let me just work under dependent so that I can work in flexible hours. But
Mm-hmm.
and now on another thought, I was like, if I do that, it will affect my preceptorship period.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I wanted to just wait 1 year and all that. So then I now sent them a message telling them that because of childcare, I would like them to issue me COS. So they were like, that's not a problem. So that was how they, I think the next day I saw COS on my email. Like they sent me
Wow.
the
Okay,
email.
that was really, really quick. So did you have any discussion on maybe they were going to refund you the cost of the money you spent on your OSKE or any other thing?
Okay. Um, the role I applied for was international midwives.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what people here also should look out for, because there are some jobs that will say or if you have your PIN,
Mm-hmm.
like they need you to already be in the UK, like practicing from
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. Like there's some job like that. But there are
Okay.
some that will specifically say international midwife. So that was
Mm-hmm.
the job I applied for. So in
Okay.
my mind, I already knew that okay, they are bringing other people from different
Mm-hmm.
country. Definitely they will refund them. So I already had that at the back of my mind. So when they sent me that COS, they wrote it there that after applying for my visa, I should make sure I keep my receipt so that when they are giving me refund, they will be able to refund me because I have to show as a proof. So that was when I already knew that okay, yeah, these people they will refund me.
So what
But
did they refund you for?
I got refund for my CBT,
Wow.
LMC registration, the
Mhm.
£140. I wasn't refunded the £153. I think most trusts don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they didn't give me that one. Then they also gave me my visa fee,
Mm-hmm.
my OSKE.
Wow.
I wrote
Okay.
OSKE twice, so they gave me the full money and the half.
Wow, that's really beautiful. So, what when they employed you, what band did they employ
Band
you
five.
in?
Band five. I
Oh,
just
that's really beautiful.
because during the process before I resumed,
Mhm.
that was when my PIN came out. So I had not resumed before my PIN.
Mhm.
So they just gave me like I just went to band five straight away.
So you see, that's the importance of having to read your your letter of offer. That was something that they didn't do for me because I spoke to them during the interview. I did ask them if they were going to refund, and what I got was a yes. Do you
Oh,
understand? So I just assumed that since they already said they were going to refund, definitely they were going to refund. However, when I was started applying for the refund, what I was told was that because they paid for my flights anyways, they booked my flights and accommodation when I got to the UK for my flight and my accommodation for the first 6 weeks. But I didn't get the refund. I really thought they were going to refund me for my OSKE. But what they said was that I'm starting on the band five payroll, so they wouldn't be able to refund me. That was what my trust said. And when I compared um my appointment with another person's or my appointment letter with someone else, I could see that they didn't state it clearly that they were going to refund. So
for you.
yes, that was
Oh,
what happened for me. So I didn't get the refund. I'm not sure if I got the refund for my visa. I'm not sure about the visa. No, no, no. I don't think I got any refund from for the visa or anything. The only thing it was that they booked the flights. So that's the difference between different locations and different trusts.
yeah. For my trust, I think they start the midwife band five. Whether you have done your OSKE, you have not done your OSKE, because we were four midwives who were employed, two
Mm-hmm,
from Ghana, two from Nigeria.
mm-hmm.
So the remaining three we got the same pay, so there was no difference. And they at that time they had not written their OSKE.
Okay, it's I think it's one of the enticing offer to push people to your area. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Because I believe that people that start from my trust, I think they are started on band three
Yeah.
before after their OSKE. Then when I calculated the people that were already here that were starting on band three, when I calculated the pay and the refund of the OSKE, I just felt like it was equivalently like the same thing. So I didn't feel cheated, kind of. Do you understand? So, but it paid me, Sha. It paid me that they didn't refund because I was already planning that. I was planning that when I get the OSKE fee, maybe when they add it, it'll be like £1,000. Thank God I didn't even shout it that they were expecting refund. What was your greatest challenge within this waiting time? Because there are lots of people, maybe people that are already in the country as maybe as healthcare assistants or something, trying to change their visas. What would you say to them?
Yeah, yeah. For me, I had someone who is a carer, like she's a midwife, but she came in as a carer first.
Okay.
So they shouldn't don't relent. Don't say because you are getting unfortunate message, so you won't even bother pushing. Like
Mhm,
like we said earlier, when
mhm,
I got the unfortunate message, I didn't stop there. I had to contact them to let them know, like let them explain to me why I wasn't qualified for the job. And also, since you're already here in the UK, it's like an edge for you compared to
mhm,
those back home. You can,
mhm,
I just feel you can easily walk to any trust you feel if it's within your area. You can walk in there and say, okay, you want to see the HRO. Nobody will send you back. Nobody will tell you no, you can't see. So me, I
mhm.
feel that the HRO can easily be assessed. So you go there and let them know that, okay, I'm a midwife, I'm in the UK presently, I'm trying to look for a job. They will definitely give you solution and say, okay, go online. They might give you the link to apply, and something good might come out of it. At least you have tried to do something rather than just staying back home, like sitting in your house saying nobody's giving me interview and things like that. So
So both of us agree that being in the UK or even getting your PIN increases your chances of
yeah,
getting a job over what percentage would you say?
I'll say 90%.
Okay, I say 98, so
Ah,
it's still
okay.
the same thing.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
all right.
not similar. So is there anything you want to say to anyone watching the video and they're already in the UK and they're, slowing back, maybe for OSKE training or anything? What would you say to them as part of your last words?
Yeah, from experience, I've been there. At a point, in fact, I'd given up on my dreams, like of practicing midwifery in the UK, because the English was not forthcoming. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. I should just switch and maybe go to the US or things like that. But I was
Mm.
like, I just motivated myself. I was like, I've started this thing. For me to have passed my CBT,
And with
passed,
3 kids, I can
and
imagine.
yeah, so I was just giving, and my husband was always there supporting me that even
Mm.
if I'm not getting the English, I shouldn't give up, that that's
Mm.
not the end of the world. That one day, like when it's my time, it will be my time. So when
Mm.
everything started falling in place, like it was like a dream. Like I
Mm.
didn't believe it. So do not give up, keep pushing, and definitely you get there. So that's it.
All right, thank you. For people who are just joining us, this is Showunmi O'Clock, and this is Nosti. Nosti, what's the name of your channel? It's
No,
Nosti, right?
yes.
Yes, so it is written boldly on the screen. If you have questions for us, please drop it in the comment section. Or if you have gone through this process and you want to encourage someone, please do well to also drop it in the comment section. And Nosti is a YouTuber. Please follow our YouTube channel and
Please follow my channel.
subscribe to our YouTube channel and encourage her. She shares valuable content about lifestyle in the UK basically. And then we look forward to more collaboration. So if you have more questions, please keep asking and then I might bring her back to the channel. So thank you so much, Nosdi, for coming to the channel. It's
Thank
such
you
a
for having
pleasure
me. Yeah.
having you here. All right. So we'll just end this video here. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Till we meet again next time. Bye for now.
Bye.